Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got the 07 on the dyno. I don't know if we're gonna set the HE351 record, but I can promise you it's either gonna be a blown up turbo or 1368 horsepower. Right, Meyer? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts? I think that's a stretch. I think I'm gonna go for blown up turbo if those are the two options.
So Meyer just did 1319 with his HE351 HT4B setup. Added a water to air intercooler on 3, got to his goal. You guys know this is a 6.7 engine, high compression. It has a set of DDP 250% overs, a 14 mil extra G pump, a Savage Fab 6767 HE351 on 3 intercooler. We have a PDD air filter, Steed Speed Comp T3 wastegated. We have a stock air horn, which I've been told is holding me back. We have a Air Dog lift pump and a PDD tranny, full manual valve body for those of you guys that are new here. And this is the truck. It's got 301,000 miles on it, but it's pretty much been completely refreshed at this point. And we got it on the dyno. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all loaded up and see what it'll make. We're shooting for fuel only power right now, and then we will add the nitrous. Fuel only horsepower, Meyer, what do you think?
Let's go like 820.
820, dang.
Let's do it.
All right, Chase, do you think it'll do over 820?
Yeah.
Do you think it'll do over 900?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going 925.
Wow.
Fuel only. I don't know how it's gonna like it, but we're gonna try it. All right, guys, got her loaded up. We are at 2500 start, a little bit of load, and we are ready to go. All right, like I said, tune 1 on the dyno. Here is the results. 703. Meyer said there was literally no smoke at all. Clearly we need to adjust the wastegate a little bit, or actually let's turn off the interstage because that doesn't actually work right now. So here we are. I hit the window. Oh, it starts at 25. I'm an idiot. I thought it started at 2. Okay, well, so we did 700 horsepower, and it was 34 pounds of boost, 63 pounds of drive pressure, and torque was 1280. So not bad. We'll have to readjust how I did that on the dyno, but it was so clean. The exhaust fell off, and it didn't even smoke in the shop. I mean, so dang clean on that tune 1. All right, so we're gonna go to tune 3. Tune 2 is a single injection event, so we really don't care to try that. All right, guys, so that was tune 3, 820 horsepower, 1600 foot-pounds. What happens is I stab the throttle at the start of the window, the boost goes up, and then the wastegate opens, and then the power just kind of falls off. You guys can see here, it just consistently goes down because the boost just stays the same. It's wastegating really well, which honestly isn't a bad thing to see. We have, let's see, peak boost 40 pounds, so my gauge in the truck is pretty accurate to this. Drive pressure was again only 70 pounds, which is pretty cool. I think that's looking pretty good. And yeah, so we stab it, and then you guys can see it noses over. There's just no more boost to be had. It's choking itself out with that wastegate opening. I guess not choking, but just running out of chooch. So we're gonna go ahead, adjust the wastegate again. seemed pretty clean. EGTs weren't too bad. So I think we'll try tune 4 with a little bit more boost. All right, so tune 4, 893, 1800 foot-pounds of torque. As you guys can see here, it is just laying over. Meyer's gonna just cinch the wastegate all the way shut. It's only making 42 pounds of boost. But yeah, not bad. I wouldn't say I would ever drive it like this on the street. But again, this is purely just to try and set that horsepower record. I really don't know if we'll get there on fuel only, but this looks really promising, especially for like the small single class. I think, like, other than you, I don't think anybody's ever done 900.
No, it was like 817.
Yeah, so this will definitely hold its own in the small single class up in Montana for us. And we're gonna try it on tune 5, obviously, because we got it, and see what this little engine has got left for us. We are also gonna start the run a little earlier, see if we can help get a little bit more load in that turbo since it's peaking so fast. So that's the only change that we're gonna make, guys. All right, guys, tune 5 with the wastegate adjustments. What could possibly go wrong? All right, while we wait for our last fuel only pull to kind of cool the truck off, since we did 6 pulls in like 20 minutes, you go ahead and get the bungs welded in for the nitrous into the interstage pipe. So we'll go ahead, TIG weld it. I'll show you guys the finished product. Well, definitely not dimes, but it'll work. Let's go ahead and get this slapped in here. All right, guys, so the truck has cooled off a little bit. We're gonna try tune 5 and see what she's got. Got it. All right, so we got our number.
It all peaked right there.
Yeah. Meyer, can you go to the summary for me? 912 horsepower, 1950 foot-pounds. Peak power and peak torque happened almost identical to each other.
Yeah.
And boys, we got the 900 mark on fuel only. You guys can see there, I kind of let out and then just stabbed her. Make sure we got a good graph. And man, I am not disappointed. All right, guys, we got the bottle in the bed. We're gonna go ahead and turn this puppy on. So we got this bottle turned on. Bottle pressure is a little low. Not a big deal. We'll just roll with it. And we got some nitrous already plumbed up. And let's see what she does on some spray. We'll probably revisit if this survives some more fuel only pulls with some tuning revisions, but for right now, we'll call that good for the sake of the tube. All right, guys, so we're turning on the nitrous. We took some load off and we changed the RPM window to 2800, and we opened up a gate a little bit. That way this thing doesn't make so much torque. And we're gonna try tune 4 and see what it does. Oh, dang, brother! Woo! we did 11:03, 18:45. Obviously, we started the run later, which is why the torque didn't pick up any. We just sprayed it later on in the run. You guys can kind of see right around 2900 I hit it, and then it peaked shortly thereafter at 3140. That was a very small jet of nitrous. And yeah, Meyer's gonna back the gate off on the spring gate a little bit, and we're gonna hit it with more nitrous and chase that record. Okay guys, tune 5, more nitrous. We backed off the gate a little bit, see what it'll do. I can't even tell you how freaking pumped I am. Look at that number. 1,348 horsepower, 2,200 foot-pounds of torque. Jiminy Chrysler. We got 46 pounds of boost, 73 pounds of drive pressure, tune 4. We are going to set the record tonight, or send this thing out into the atmosphere. Here we go. Just a quick health checkup. She appears to be just fine. So we're gonna go ahead, more fuel, more nitrous. 1,400, here we come. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but I had to hit this button and make sure it didn't blow up. Meyer got the outside footage, and I gotta... Still works! Still works! What do you have to say besides your mom's gonna kill me? Was that cool? Yeah? Did Dad's truck go fast? Make power? Were you scared?
Yeah.
You were scared? Yeah, I think we all were at this point. Meyer, what was your... We said we were gonna set the record or blow it up. In your head, what did you have?
I thought you were gonna get close. I thought maybe in high 12s. I honestly did not think it would go this well. I just took it like a champion.
I will say this. I really thought this was gonna go different too. I thought we were gonna blow it up in the high 12s. All I gotta say is it still spools up. I'm gonna drive it home. Obviously, this record we were chasing is on nitrous. It was the highest horsepower number on an HE351. I asked on Firepunk. I waited a week. I got my answer. The original record holder was on Firepunk's dyno, 1,367.8 horsepower. We just laid down over 1,400. I don't know if somebody else is going to try to top this, or maybe it'll bring some people out of the woodwork that have topped it. The fuel only number, I think we'll circle back on that. Shout out, we'll go back on that and see if we can get into that 1,000 horsepower mark. I do think with the 6.7, it is kind of hindering us a little bit with the fuel only power, but didn't skip a beat, gonna drive it home, hit the record, shattered it, really, in my opinion. Like, we put like 50, 60 horsepower over the previous record holder. Truck's in one piece. Bradley, you did fantastic, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully you guys like this. Drop a comment down below on what you think about a daily driver turbo / towing turbo. Make sure you subscribed if you're not already. If you guys have any new ideas on what records we should chase besides how many engines I have to build in a year, drop it down below. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.